Hello everyone, welcome to I Roll It, I Review It. Quick reviews chosen at random. First, I need to see where I'm watching. 4 is the new guy, Fossum. Now roll for genre. 14 is crime. Since Fossum has their movies broken into subgenres, I added another dice roll to broaden the search so that I don't end up getting the same batch of movies every time. 5. Alright, let's see what that gives us. 1, 2, I have to skip these because they're TV shows and not movies. 3, 4, and 5. True crime movies. Now I gotta roll for what I'll be watching. 4. Lies and crimes. Well, Estella Warren in a half shirt. I'm intrigued. Let's see how this goes. Lies and Crimes is from 2007 and was directed by Mario Azzopardi. It's about a woman who moves out of the city and into a farmhouse in the country after her husband's killed. Once she gets there, she finds out that life in a small town isn't as safe as she had hoped. This was a good one, although right away I could tell that it was made for TV. I looked it up and yep, Lifetime. That's not a negative, it's just the opening flyover footage with the stock music tipped me off. Also, the way it's shot just screams made for TV. Again, it's not a negative, it's just not as dynamic as a theatrical film. Although, since it's mid-2000s, it's in widescreen and not full-frame made for TV. After Sally moves to the farmhouse, she's immediately intimidated by local scumbag Gary. Turns out Sally's husband may have been a dirty cop that was involved in an illegal drug ring. Sally's a teacher, and she befriends the local pharmacist's teenage daughter by helping her with her math homework. The girl confides in her about how everyone knows everyone in this small town and how there's a major drug problem here that no one likes to talk about. That includes the local police force. Although I found it funny that drug dealers are threatening her and there's this angry dog on her property, but she still just leaves her door open. You guessed it, this was shot in Canada. The dog thing resolves in the best way, as she adopts him away from his abusive, junky owner. Good dog. Estella Warren plays Sally, and she was quite good in the lead. Really, the movie was largely resting on her shoulders, and I thought she handled it well. Although that cover is completely false advertising, as she never once wore this outfit. This cover's a little more accurate. Classic character actor Art Hindle played the police captain. The movie went along really well, and I was invested in Sally's plight more than I thought I'd be at the beginning. There were a few twists and turns in the story, and while I had a feeling about who the ultimate bad guys were going to be, the ending was still a pleasant surprise. I really enjoyed this. Going back to what I said in the beginning, it did feel like a made-for-TV movie, but there was still some roughness to it that I wasn't expecting. I've seen some Lifetime movies from the past few years, and I've been pleasantly surprised at the quality. Not Oscar or, I guess, Emmy award-winning stuff, but just good actors and good scripts. At least the ones that I've seen. While the look of the movie was a little flat, the acting and the story kept me interested. Although there was an action sequence toward the end where Sally's being chased through the center of town by a bunch of gun-wielding maniacs, and it felt a tad exaggerated. Still good though. Lies and Crimes. It's a fairly generic name, but overall, a good movie. I'm giving it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.